Lindsay and I took a much-needed vacation. We went to Alaska and rented this van and did a little bit of driving around for about 2 weeks and exploring and fishing. We went down through the Kenai Peninsula and started in Anchorage. We went up to Denali. We did several hikes and went halibut fishing with friends of ours, and then did a lot of river fishing kind of on our own. This was a really good spot we found, but it was loaded with brown bear sign. Look at this, dude. This is brown bear shredding these bunches of them on this hiking trail. I probably flayed like 20 fish out of this rental van. Eventually I started using the kitchen, but luckily we cleaned it up really good before we returned it. Basically, this is where the shop's gonna go. And I excavated a ton up here, as you see in the last video, but I got a lot more leveling to do. But basically, it's gonna be a 28 by 32 footprint, and then I'm gonna build 2 lean-tos off of either side. Basically, I gotta have a shop so that I can put all my tools and whatnot in it. But I'm stacking the lumber for the shop up here. That way it's close by when we're done pouring concrete. And then some of these are like extras. But I mean, for a shop, it's got this on it, but I'll probably cut it or whatever. But most of them are really nice. But these are 12-foot 6x6 posts. One of the other things we got done was get a septic system put in. I don't know what happened, but the SD card got corrupted, and I don't have any of the data saved, but just some weird footage of me digging a trench for the pipe and the water tank behind there, because we had to fill it up with water before we buried it. So not real sure what happened with that, but it is what it is. In our woodshed, there was a mother robin who had been building her nest all spring, and she finally had little babies, and these are them. She's feeding them all the time. Well, we got the new sawmill set up. Basically, it's the same sawmill, just in a different area. I got the railroad ties. I'm gonna pour concrete eventually, but I got all these logs from doing the clearing, and what we're doing is we're milling them up into 6x6 posts. This is my buddy Kordell. He's helping me out here, trying to get caught up on stuff, but they're coming out nice. These all came from up there where we cleared. big huge slash pile and stuff. But anyhow, a lot of scrap, a lot of milling. Been a little behind on videoing, but starting to get caught up now. So Kordell's a farm kid who lives down the road from me, and he's in high school. I think he's 16 or 17, and I was able to give him some summer work, you know, keep him employed for 3 or 4 days a week. And for a 16-year-old, he's got really good work ethic. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. So I trained him on the sawmill, and he picked it up pretty quick. Which basically frees me up to do more skilled things around the homestead. And he's milling the lumber for the shop here. I did all the logging, but I showed him how to do it and just make 6x6s, and he did a good job at it. Not that sawmilling isn't skilled or anything, it's just really time consuming. Another thing we've been working on is this fence. So I didn't film it because there's like logging trucks going by, but basically took a bunch of lodge poles from clearing this winter last year, and we took cedar posts and put them in. And the old fence was like right here, pretty close to the road, so moved it back, put the cedar posts in, put the lodge poles in, made like a ranch fence basically, and then I put the barbed wire back in the middle. And then we're also going to expand the garden. Also got this side, still working on it kind of, but I ran out of lodge pole. It's too dry to cut wood, but super rustic looking. Well, big day. We got a tub sink for in the bathroom, and we got a toilet. We installed the toilet, and it flushes. And that's awesome. Well, building a new porch here. Basically out of the same red fur as the house, but I'm gonna treat it with some exterior stain. I treated this with some stuff, but I used railroad ties here, cut one in half in the sawmill. Just getting some tread runners built. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out. Eventually I want to do a handrail. I have a nice piece of tamarack I'm going to use for it. But I think in the long run I'm going to do like an alcove or a wraparound porch. So just kind of another semi-temporary deal, but right now it's better than the ones I had. Had to take a second and load the mill with another log and check to make sure Kordell had everything under control down at the sawmill.